Okay, we'll straight up sell this. I'm assuming it's going to be the same place, the Hanson place. Soybeans. Yep, same price too. 1606. We'll take it up there. And we'll see how our international's doing on the cultivating there as we go past. Was doing a good job there the last time I went past. Looks like he is doing a good job this time as well. Excellent. Yeah, it's a very nice job. Very nice. So yeah, so sell this. Probably won't get a whole lot of money for it. What did we get? 10,362. No idea what we got last time. I didn't look at the quantity. I'm assuming it's right around in the same area. Yeah, you notice the mirrors here too are working, then they stop working. Let's see if I'm in a position. Do they work? They don't seem to be making a difference. Oh, and there they're working again. I wonder if it's got something to do with the way the tractor's facing. Let's see what happens when we go down the hill here. Okay, and interestingly enough, I did the same thing last time I came down this hill when I was selling. Nearly crashed into that fence. Okay, and yeah, the mirrors don't work. Fermenting level is 52%, I believe. Because I happened to check that first time I recorded this. Okay, I could not cut in front of you. Probably would have been able to, but I think that silly tipper behind us was doing something stupid. Okay, 145,000, so that made, yeah, roughly 15, 16,000 there, I believe we made. And I know I was mentioning this last recording as well. Hardly worth doing anything with that field, to be honest. Such a small field, and it's got that silly little pole in the middle of it too. That's kind of annoying. Tractor pick up speed. We need to get past this guy. Vehicles in Farming Sim 15 seem like they're glued to the road the way you ram into them and they don't go anywhere. Shortcut. Okay, we'll get this tipper parked up. That looks pretty good to me, and we'll grab Yeah, I guess we can grab the planter with this tractor. That should be fine. I know this planter does actually benefit from a little bit more horsepower. And no, we definitely won't be planting grass. We'll be planting, let's do barley. I don't think we've done much barley yet. Oh, we actually got 3 packets of wool on there. Looks like this is taking forever to fill up. Wonder, can we actually feed a bale? Oh, can. So what key is that again? That is X? Yes, it is X. Spread the bale. Actually just see what's how our animals are doing here. Yeah, silage. You don't have silage yet. Straw, grass. Looks like they're doing pretty good. Should have silage pretty quick here, I would think. Like I said, fermenting was at 52% there when I checked. And yes, I know I didn't check this time, but I did check there last time, so... we should probably read some comments too, and I'm not sure if I can get all the comments here, because I usually mark the comments as read, unread. And obviously they're all marked as read at this point, so I don't know which ones I have read and haven't read and need to read, and... Wow, hopefully you guys get the idea there. Anyway, I think we can start this guy. I don't think that'll cause any problems. I hope. Let's see what's. We'll set them all the same settings. He's got everything set up already. Let's let him rip. Okay, wait a minute. Let's try that one more time. Put him in forward mode. That'll help much better. John was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. Holly was asking, this is on the multiplayer series video there. Can I play on there one time with you? You certainly can. You can play on there as much as you want. Can't guarantee I'll be on. I'm usually on between 3 and 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time during the week, and it's not every day either. It's usually like every other day I'll try to be on. Or, you know, when I happen to like render up a video, I'll usually try to hop on then too. So I may try hopping on after I, finish recording this and render this up, and I may hop on then. That's a lot of the times when I do it. And yes, if I'm on and recording, you certainly can be on with me. I don't have a problem with that. Anybody can that wants to be. Ross was saying the John Deere R450 is now available. That is the large windrower. For those who've been watching for a while, I used that quite extensively in 2013. I will probably definitely be picking that one up. I did rather like that one in 2013. It is definitely a fairly large one, that is for sure. I'd like to say it was a 13-meter header on that, if I recall correctly, or maybe it was 14. CLR John was saying, judging by the way he drives the tractor, your brother is younger than me. Yes, he is. He is a few years younger. A few years. Quite a few years, actually, younger, to be precise. Parker was saying you can tow those doubles. He's referring to those green tippers we have on the multiplayer series there. He says you can tow those doubles with a bigger tractor if you use a weight. So yes, if you put a weight on one of the tractors, now this one has the higher hitch, but like a lot of the New Hollands do not have the higher hitch. If you put a weight on the back, then you can actually hook those tippers up to those tractors. And he was also saying, You know, if you use the cheaper pull type sugar beet harvester, you can use one tractor and harvest sugar beets with courseplay. Yes, I believe you can use. Oh, I know you can use courseplay in that sugar beet harvester to harvest beets. And you're probably referring to the fact that you can put this piece on the front, I'm assuming is what you're thinking there. I have not actually tried that yet, but I'm assuming that's what you're going with there. Aldo Extreme says, love your videos. Thank you very much for that. And Nash was putting her request in there. Great vid, Randy, but could you please use a tractor other than the Lamborghini? And this was on episode 9. He left this comment, and I replied back to him, gonna be a little disappointed with episode 10 then, because I used the Lamborghini quite a bit again then. I guess one of the reasons I like that tractor, it's a little bit quicker than most of the other tractors. It's kind of like this tractor here as well. It is a little bit quicker. I mean, not a lot, a couple miles per hour, but, still, it's a little bit quicker. Kind of one of the reasons I probably like it. Speaking of this tractor, I know a few of you think have commented and said I should get a more American tractors for this map. Dutes, we have Dutes tractors in America. I mean, they're not as common, but they are definitely here. I don't think I've seen any bigger tractors like this, but I know I've seen a couple smaller, older ones. So yeah, we definitely do have the Dutes. Or is it Fendt? I think it was the Dutes tractor I'm thinking of. Thinking now, I don't remember if it was a Fendt or a Dutes tractor I'm thinking of. I know a couple miles down the road I've seen one. Farmer's got one, so. Wyatt was saying, hey, love your videos as always. Thank you very much for that. Let's see, I think that's all the comments. Like I said, they all got marked as red there because of the last recording, so I'm not sure which ones I've read and haven't read. I do apologize if I read one that I read last episode, but oh well. Yeah, so looks like they're doing an excellent job here. I think we'll call it an episode with that then, folks. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time. Hello everyone, this is Randy here again. Another episode of Farming Simulator 15. And we're playing on the Great Smoky Mountains map. This will be take 2. Assuming this one actually works anyway. The first take there crashed and burned with my computer apparently, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'm not entirely sure what went wrong there, but yeah, something went majorly wrong. And finished harvesting the soybeans there, which is what we're going to do next as soon as I get this guy going on the cultivating. Which he was doing an excellent job until my computer went to crap on me. Okay, let's switch your headland. Collision check on. You should be good to go. Hopefully. So yeah, so I was about 25 minutes into the episode there. And all of a sudden my screen freezes up. And yep, the entire computer was froze hard as a rock. Couldn't do nothing. Been a while since I've had an issue with that, so I'm kind of curious as to what actually happened there. Anyway, let's get the combine fired up here. We're good to go. We'll get the GPS mod going as well. And interestingly enough, it's actually harvesting the unripe soybeans on the side there. I'm not sure what's up with that. We're actually getting something out of that, or it's just destroying them. I'm not sure what, but it is appears to be doing something to them. So, and as far as settings go for this combine has a manual with it. You can change, the thresher settings and all that good stuff. Crop types. There's nothing specifically in there for soybeans, so I have no idea what to set it to. So I've just left it at the default, which is 1050 there, and it's on, I think that's wheat if I remember correctly. And I did play with the settings there in the last recording to see if it made a difference. We can try it again here too. Didn't seem to from what I could tell, so as long as your grain percentage up there stays at 0%, as far as I know, you are good. I don't know if you got the right settings. It just means you're not losing anything. That's what it means. So as far as I'm concerned, that means you're good. And one complaint I do have, obviously, I did the 25-minute recording there. OBS there, which is what I used to record, it doesn't seem to recover anything if it does crash. And it's one of my complaints I have about the program. I'm not sure if there's a way to actually fix that or not, but I know in the past I usually always used fraps, and if fraps, or let's just say your computer crashes while you're doing a recording with fraps, you may lose the last minute or two of video, but overall you won't lose your entire video. OBS here, it seems like you lose your entire video, which is kind of not so nice. And yeah, one of the main reasons I switched to OBS, it's open source broadcaster, is because Fraps was just really hitting my frame rates really hard. I'm not sure why. I used to use Fraps all the time, worked pretty good, but then, oh, I don't know how long, it was a while ago, yeah, Fraps just really started raking in the frame rate. So I switched to open source broadcaster. That seemed to work pretty good. It's open source broadcast software. That doesn't seem to affect my frame rates as bad as what Fraps did. Now I haven't tried Fraps since I've got the new graphics card. I would have to assume probably it would work better, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So. And overall, open source broadcaster works pretty good. That's just my one main complaint about it there is if you crash, apparently you lose your entire recording. Which, yeah, Fraps you don't. So, anyway, let's give these combine settings a try here. So, well, let's turn around here first, then we'll give them a try. So we are currently at 1050 for the thresher there. So obviously it's set to wheat. Methinks we're spinning our tires. Yes, we are spinning our tires. Definitely is quite the hill here, that is for sure. Oh, let's start by changing the crop type, which has 6, if I recall correctly. Yes, choose grain type 6. So I think it went wheat, barley, corn, and then canola. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be change anything that I can tell. And like I was saying before, my computer decided to rudely cut me off. Because of this combine is way it's set up, I don't think it'll actually do anything for soybeans. I think it would have to be specifically programmed for it, and I don't think it is. You know, like for wheat, corn, barley, canola, the in-game crops. I'm sure it's specifically programmed to do certain things for those crops. And because soybeans isn't actually in there, I don't think anyway. It doesn't actually matter what settings you have. That's my guess anyway. Anyway, we'll have to see if we do as good a job harvesting as I did first episode there. I had them all harvested in 15 minutes there. See if we can maybe be a little quicker this time, or a little bit slower, who knows. Oh, let's try some thresher settings too. So we bump it up. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Yeah, it's pretty much staying at 0% there. Yep, still 0%. So I'm going to say it doesn't actually matter. We'll just put it back to where it was, 1050 if I recall correctly. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. And you know, obviously soybeans, so it's using the multi-fruit script, I'm assuming, because I don't think this combine is specifically set up for soybeans. So I'm assuming it's using the multi-fruit script. And actually, if you look up here, it is the wheat texture. Yeah, if you look here, you can actually see it better. Wheat texture. And that's pretty much how the multi-fruit script works. You know, in a vehicle like this that actually isn't specifically set up for multi-fruit, in this case soybeans, it just grabs a texture. Not sure if it's random or if it grabs a particular one, but in this case it looks like it's wheat. Now, if your vehicle is specifically set up for it, you should actually have a correct texture back there. That is one good way to know if you got a vehicle that's set up for it or not. In this case, this one obviously is not. Or if it is, it's set up wrong, that's for sure. Okay, and about halfway through this next pass here, we are going to fill up. I happen to know that because that is the point where I filled up last time. And we are full. Yes, I was actually, I just sold the soybeans. That's when the game crashed. Actually, I shouldn't say the game, the computer. And there again, get a nice close-up, I'm assuming. Yes, that's the wheat texture there as well. So there again, you can say that this tipper is not actually set up for soybeans. And I believe the multi-fruit texture pretty much just should be able to add it to all vehicles. There's probably some it can't, mod-wise anyway. But for the most part, it should work with all vehicles, modded, unmodded, in-game, etc. Okay, one more pass here looks like, and we'll have the harvesting done. Oh, that's interesting. The glance mod up there. That's the inspector mod I'm now using. Though it's not called the inspector mod, it's called the glance mod. Kind of an interesting name for it. Actually says the engine is on. That's definitely a good feature for me to have. And so far seems to be working pretty good for me. Wonder if I can get rid of the cow thing up there. I really don't care to see the cow. It says Alt-L, if I remember correctly. That seems to take away too much. I guess we'll look at the cow productivity then. And hey, look at that. Almost a whole, I'm going to say 2 minutes faster than we were last time. Should have paid attention to the quantity. I wonder if we got the same amount. I'm assuming we did. I won't know why not, but never know. And we'll just go park this combine here a minute. Apparently the mirrors are not working. Seems to be an interesting thing that happens. I don't know if it's just this map, but at least the vehicles on this map, anyway, I seem to be noticing it quite a bit. The mirrors keep coming on and off. I don't know why.